DrJ, so...
He was also second in the DreamHack with Ike,
Yes.
DrJ, so...
Yeah, DrJ has a lot of accomplishments, so it's gonna be a super good match. We know the lineups because we saw the players. So DrJikininki is playing Kelesetroke, Tempo Mage with Alunet, and Jade Druid that we can see. And Neirea is playing Control Warlock, Quest Mage, and Aggro Druid. So different lineups, different strategies.
We also see some different cards from the common list with Stonehill and Elise in the Control Warlock, and the Ooze. I think Ooze is pretty good in this meta with the Alunet from the mages.
Yeah, it's a good counter to Alunet. So basically DrJikininki, you might be surprised that he's not bringing Warlock, because Warlock is doing so great. But his strategy is... okay, a lot of people expect Warlock to be played, so I'm not gonna play it because they're gonna have one deck to counter it, and I'm gonna play 2 good decks against Warlock, and that gives him an edge against a lot of lineups, because for example Neirea is playing Quest Mage in his lineup just for the Warlock, but Dr. J doesn't have one, so maybe Quest Mage is gonna be useless in this series, we'll see.
Quest Mage is only a bit favored against the Jade Druid from DrJikininki, but it's really unfavored against Tempo Mage and
like
against the Rogue.
And even against the Jade Druid, because I have to say Dr. J is playing double branching paths. I think it's the name of the card. That's a new 4-mana card that reads choose twice between +1 attack, +6 armor, and draw 1 card. Yeah. And if you can go double +1 attack on a board of, let's say, 5 minions.
Or a board like this, with 4, not really big minions, but let's say it gives 8 attack for 4 mana.
And also with Spreading Plague, it's super good.
Yeah, true.
But yeah. So Neirea is also playing Gnome Feratu. What do you think about this card?
I'm not sure about it. I know Sushi played it, for example, in the Raza Priest time.
Okay.
When everyone had to ban Druid with Innervates. But now, I'm not sure. He played it for trying to destroy Raza or the Death Knight or Kazakis. Like, Raza Priest has a lot of key cards. And I'm not sure how many key cards you have right now. And like, there are double decks, of course.
Okay.
But... yeah, of course, if you can destroy really crazy minions with it.
Yeah, I guess in this deck it makes sense because you're gonna go to Fatigue, so your opponent is gonna access to all his deck, so maybe it doesn't matter a little. What I don't really understand is that I think Neirea is also playing Rin, the first Disciple.
Oh yeah.
So he can get Azari and destroy the deck. So I don't really get why he's also playing Gnome Feratu if he's gonna destroy all the deck anyway. But maybe there's a strategy there that I don't understand.
Maybe also just like Gnome Feratu as a 2-drop. I'm not sure about it. It sounds really weird, of course.
Yeah, it does. But thing is, you can only play as a demon the 3/9s because you're playing the Possessed Lucky, and you really want it to summon the 3/9. So yeah, you have to find cards that you put in the deck.
You don't want to play the 2/4, although it's really good, the 2/4 for 2 mana with Taunt.
Yeah, it's super good, especially when you have the Spellstones in hand. Because this Spellstone, during the reviews, then we did not think that the spell was so good, but after the expansion came out, we got to test the card, and it's actually super good. Like, if you upgrade it at least once, it's already good spell, and if you can upgrade it twice, then the spell is just insane. 4 mana, deals 7 damage, and heal it to your hero.
Yeah, it's really insane. I think all the Spellstones are pretty good. Maybe the Priest one I haven't seen in action yet, or not a lot.
The Priest one is super good in Big Priest. Like, it gives them a lot of steam, so...
But as long as the Raza Priest is around, I don't think Big Priest will comes to the meta. Not sure if someone brought it in this tournament.
I didn't see one, I think. I think I didn't.
Well, most of the time Priest was banned, so...
Yeah. So we cannot tell. Maybe
we cannot
someone added, but we don't know.
Gul'dan is really good.
Gul'dan, it's an important card. I feel like it's important in every matchup in the game. Like you always want it. Okay, so he's going for the... He's getting low in HP, but he has double Spellstone. Let's see... Oh, they're both for 7 damage, so he can go back to 30 pretty fast, I think.
Do you think he wants to keep the Gnome Ferratus for like when they're in fatigue and there's only like 2 Jade idols left, something like that?
Yeah, that's probably the strategy. Like, if DrJikininki forgets about it, or maybe he's in a spot where he cannot play around it, then you just slam double Gnome Ferratu at the right time and just win from that point. Because like DrJikininki is not playing a Gadget and Auctioneer, so maybe he will be in a spot where he can only shuffle the Jades and then only draw one at a time.
What Dr. J really needs right now is a bit of card draw too. Especially like Infestation. Although he has like a lot of the Jades will get very big.
Yeah, but yeah, if he doesn't hit the Infestation or at least a Nourish soon, it's gonna be difficult for him.
But you want to play around Twisting Nether, of course.
Because Nizdat is coming, Death Knight is coming, a lot of big minions. Spellstone. Back to 22.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty good turn from Neirea. And the next one is also gonna be pretty good. I'm not sure if he's gonna go for Nizdat or the Death Knight. Which one do you prefer?
I'm gonna shuffle. I think I would go with the Gul'dan first, because if you go with Nizat first and the Voidwalkers will be are killed, there is a chance that you don't summon the 3/9. And if you go Death Knight first, the 3/9 dies, and then you play Nizat, you will have for sure the 2 3/9 downs.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean, because every time a 3/9 dies, there's also 1/3 dying. So if you play a lot of 3/9s, then yeah, and Neirea is thinking the same way as you.
And of course the hero power, he has a full hand.
Oh, that's a good board.
And a good board, so... Ooh, that's really good.
Where did he get the 2/4 from?
From Stonehill.
Oh yeah, that's right. Stonehill got buffed in Warlock, because before the expansion you couldn't really get good tones.
You only get the 1/7 almost, well 4/7.
Or the 1/3 sometimes for one.
Yeah, 1/3 that's...
But now you can get the 3/9, you can get the 2/4, you have a lot of tones that you want to get.
I guess maybe Dark Reaper was before the expansion the way in Control Warlock, and now with the 2/4 and the 3/9 that Stonehill is the way.
Yeah, maybe. So Dr. J is thinking. Oh, he got the Infestation from Nourish. So next turn he's gonna draw a lot of cards, and the turn after that he's gonna be able to put a lot of pressure. So he just needs to figure out what he wants to do this turn, not to lose the board.
There are a lot of demons.
Yeah, indeed.
What do you think about that card?
Which
Destroy own minion, heal 8.
And that's super good. Like, healing 8 for only 1 mana, in a lot of matchups, it's just super good. Like, you can just kill one of those demons. That's not a big deal, and you get 8 HP. You can also kill one Mistress, you can kill the Lucky, which is obviously the best combo of the deck. Like, you have the 2/2 that summons a demon, and you get 8 HP.
And what are the Death Rattles in Ria's deck? Only the 3/9 and Possessed and the Possessed
and the Mistress.
And the Mistress, okay.
I think.
4
that's
mana.
it. And maybe Rin, if he's playing it.
Yeah, of course, Rin.
Okay, so what do? You play Infestation for sure, I think. You cannot wait for it. Or maybe...
What do you think about Spreading Plague and give +1 attack and
Okay,
maybe
this...
something else? Just the 1 attack is good because well, the Spreading Plagues get buffed and your Woohoo also gets 1 attack, so
Okay.
it can...
Yeah, I like that. Because, like, you're forcing, like, a Twisting Nether on next turn.
Yeah.
So... Oh, but he's not going for the... Okay, maybe he just wants to keep it for burst potential. And just surprise Neirea.
Double Twisting Nether is really good.
But I think Neirea is gonna clear that board. If not, he's gonna play the Nizat and...
With Hellfire?
Okay, he's gonna clear with Hellfire. Yeah, you don't use the Nether, yeah. Even though you add 2, so...
3-9 would be sick. That's really bad.
Yeah, that wasn't a good one.
I guess every Death Rattle taunt was really good. 3-9 of course.
Yeah, but did you really have time to play the 3-9? Like, if you got the 3-9, when do you play it?
I guess you can just play it because you have double Twisting Nether. You won't really get behind. And then you just jam Nazot.
That's true. How big are the Jades?
8-8.
That's something.
It's not bad for 1 mana.
Yeah, and Fondral is also coming, so that does mean that DrJikininki is gonna be able to play Fondral, shuffle the idols, play Nourish, and maybe draw some.
Yeah. There's still double Twisting Nether, but after that it will get really hard. It's a really passive turn from Neirea. Like,
And also in this deck, I don't know about Elise, because you almost never have the space in your hand to play the pack and get all the 5 cards. Okay, so DrJikininki is going for the play we were talking about. Oh yeah, an 8-8.
oh,
Drawing. Oh, another Jade Idol. Wow, look at this turn. Okay, this is gonna be a Twisting Nether for sure, so maybe Jikininki...
maybe he's gonna keep the 2 idols and just hero power and trade out a 3-4 to try to bait the first Twisting Nether and...
Maybe?
Oh, he's gonna keep it and...
Yeah. I kinda like it, I think.
You're kind of forced to...
I don't know, since you have Fondral on board, so if you play it, okay, you summon more minions that are gonna die to the Twisting Nether, but you shuffle a lot of Jade in your deck at the same time, so after that you can just go UI, draw a lot of Jades, and then the turn after that play a lot of them. I don't know, I did not mind a double Jade Idol this turn with the Fondral.
I think the Warlock is favored when they play Skulking Gaze, but without, it's just too much.
Yeah, of course.
It's just too much.
If you play the Skulking Gaze, because like before you needed to get the Skulking Gaze on turn 6 or 7, because after that there was too much pressure on board and you couldn't really play it without dying. But now that you have the 3-9, you can play it safe, I think, even on turn 10 or after that. So, do we just play... Okay, Siphon Soul, apparently.
He wants to be greedy on the Nether, and I understand why. But I don't think the Gnome Ferratus will do anything this game.
Yeah, but I think Neirea is thinking it's his only way to win the game, is to be patient with the Gnome Ferratus, and maybe DrJikininki is gonna do a small mistake and you can win from that point.
But 4 mana, 19 stats, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So, what is DrJikininki doing with the Jades? Oh, he just wants to keep some in hand just in case Neirea plays Gnome Ferratus. Why not? I also like the fact that DrJikininki chose to play the Wild Growth, but he did not play the Mana Excess. And that is smart, because you don't really want to draw a card this turn, but maybe later on it's gonna be important to draw a second card on the same turn to play more Jades.
Yeah, most of the time when a druid loses is when they have like one Jade a turn.
Oh,
and it's the one thing removals like Siphon Soul, and where they can just trade it out. That makes it hard. But when you like summon 2 times and 11-11, 12-12 and stuff like that, like he does right here.
Do you go for throw?
I guess you do.
Yeah, you do, because you want to, like, Neirea needs to kill this board, and if he does, you just slam 2 other Jades.
Oh, I really love the animation too. The 4 mana in this. I guess you can go wider now also, because you have the second draw 2.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe if he didn't have that, he didn't do this line. But I don't see how the Warlock can come out of this. He can stall a long time with when he plays Nizot with 2 3/9s and then.
Yeah, that's the problem. He has only 1 Twisting Nether left.
He can only stall, but I don't think he can win.
Yeah. Yeah, and the fatigue is coming. So, how do you win from this point?
Well, it will take some expansions before we can fatigue a druid, because now with the...
Like, with the fact that DrJikininki knows that there's double Gnome 2 in Neirea's deck, he's never gonna just leave 2 Jades in the deck, and there's no way Neirea can win, I think.
Oh, I actually thought we already saw 2 of them. But
he's going for display, and that's why Spellbreaker is kinda good in decks right now, because here you have to send all the Jades into Tones, right? Oh, what if you go double swipe? Wait, is this lethal? No, it's not, but it's like really close, because you can kill the Tones.
You have 27 damage to go face in total, I guess. If you trade with 11-11, double swipe hero power, you can connect with a 12-12 and a 13-13.
Yeah, so
I think 27 is his...
It's the maximum you can do this turn.
That's quite a lot.
That's a lot, and you force the Twisting Nether. So if your opponent plays Twisting Nether, then he's at 6.
Yeah, and then you go with your Jade, and that's pretty good.
Yeah, I like going for pressure this turn. Also, because if you do that, your opponent cannot play Nizot, because if Neirea just plays Nizot here, he's dead to Infestation. So yeah, I really like that. That was a really good play from DrJikininki.
And that is a lot of damage.
Yeah, a lot of damage, and yeah, as we say, like, if Neirea just goes for Twisting Nether, then Jikininki just keeps going with the Jades, and if Neirea goes with the Nizot, he dies through Infestation, so I think it's over.
He needs like a light bump. And that's not a Warlock card.
Yep, second Twisting Nether coming out. And yeah, that's it. DrJikininki is just gonna play more Jades. It's only the only thing that is important this turn is to hero the face, because you need the Warlock to be under 5 HP so you can kill him with the Infestation. And yeah,
we'll go back to 6. No,
DrJikininki. Oh,
the hero powers he goes back to 6.
Yeah, but not if you play Nizot. If you play Nizot, then you cannot hero power.
Okay.
And you draw a card. And you probably drew 6 armor. Yeah, okay. Just in case, I guess.
For Leroy power overwhelming.
Then he goes Nizot, and yeah, that was DrJikininki's plan from the beginning. Just kill him. Well, I think both players played pretty well, but
They played to their routes, and
DrJikininki just got the matchup and is winning from that point. So I assume... So Neirea is playing Quest Mage, and he's playing Aggro Druid. So what do you prefer to play against the Jade Druid?
both are favored. Yeah.
Both are favored, but the thing is, Quest Mage is only favored against Jade Druid against Jikininki's lineup, and Aggro Druid is favored against all the rest.
Yeah, pretty sure he has to pick his mage.
Yeah.
To take the win now.
And that's what he's going for. He's gonna play the mage, so we're gonna see some Quest Mage. Interesting
And we
deck.
see a really good hand for Jikininki.
Yeah.
Ooh, full keep. But yeah, what else do you want?
I like the full keep from the DrJikininki because you have 2 ramp, you have 1 Jade card, and you have the Death Knight. And the Death Knight is super important because if you can play it, then like every turn you're gonna deal 3 damage to the face.
The Smork hero power is
Even-
way too good.
Even if your opponent is freezing your board, you're gonna deal 3 to the face every turn. Oh,
You go wild growth now, right?
I think you just go White Dwarf, yes.
You can go wild growth, Mire Keeper, go in Malfurion, and then go double. Well, you can go 4-3. So you can do whatever you want. Actually, it's
Yeah, like this turn you go for Mire Keeper, and then you see...
I like going Malfurion into Blossom Jade Spirit.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Kinda like it as well.
And he's going for it. What you really need as the druid here is, I think you need cycle, you need guards, because with the rods is not really good in this matchup.
No, you just cycle them. It's important to keep them now because you need to be able to kill one Doomsayer.
Yeah, you want to kill a Nova Doomsayer.
Do you go for the Poisonous? Because if your opponent just plays a Tempo Doomsayer here, you have to spend a lot of damage into it, or maybe you don't even kill it. But if you play the Poisonous, then it's only 1 damage into it.
I guess what's maybe a reasoning for taking the 1/5s, because they are more sticky against the mage, and he plays the 4 mana card to give +2 attack.
Yeah, that's a really
maybe-
good reason. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
He needs an infestation or a nourish very fast.
Yeah, like really fast, because it's already turn 6 for Neirea. Oh, the Shifting Scroll just gave him a Blizzard. Wait. Oh, okay, he was playing the Scroll in his deck. I think he was.
Does it work like that?
What do you mean?
Scroll? No. Oh, that feels bad. A 5 mana 4/4.
Yeah. That was not a good turn.
Well, it's kind of a 5 mana 4/4. He plays the Plague, but
Okay. That's a 5/5. Which one is this? Oh, it's the one that summons Alakir if you have all
Yeah.
totems, but yeah, I think
start
Mage is
cycling
not
here.
playing totems, so...
want Nourish or the that card.
Yeah, exactly that card.
It's a pretty good card.
Okay, so now that you have... But isn't it too late, though? Because Neirea still has double Blizzard, 1 Frost Nova, 1 Barrier, and so he's gonna be able to steal a lot of time. I don't know, I feel like Neirea should...
He
Get
has
this game.
He has a lot of time with double Blizzard, Nova. He has barriers. He's making his quest. Fireball is not bad.
So, yeah, what Neirea needs here is some card draw. he needs card draw really bad because he has the Antonidas, one apprentice, he has a lot of freeze, but
He doesn't dare to play the...
oh, whoa.
Was the barrier from...
I don't think so.
Oh
yeah, it was from Kabbalistome.
Okay.
Oh, and
Yeah.
I guess the scroll was also from Kabbalistome. Okay, we missed that.
He didn't dare to play it because of... So that's why he didn't play Infestation. It was a bit scary if it was Counterspell, of course. So maybe he should have attacked first to check. Maybe it was Barrier. And if it was Barrier, then he could have Infestation instead of the 3/6.
Yeah, you're right. Like, just go face first, so you check the secret, and then you can go for the optimal play.
Of course, if it didn't proc and was not Barrier, it could be something else, of course.
Yeah, but anyway, you were gonna go face, so... Okay, super good turn from Neirea. So, how is the quest? It's 4 to 6?
4 and 6, and the Fireball makes it 5.
Fireball makes it 5.
So it's really close.
It's close, but... Yeah, I think Neirea got this.
He's on 31 health.
Yeah, you can draw some cards on next turn. Okay, the Ultimate Infestation. So the main game paid off from Neirea. Like playing the secret just before the Infestation turn. Molten Reflection. So basically we have the combo in hand. All we need is to complete the quest. And this is gonna complete the quest. So you go Blizzard. And yeah, I think, yeah, probably you win next turn.
Don't you really hate to play against Quest Mage?
Yeah, you do.
So,
like, the times, I mean, if you're playing an aggro deck, it's fine because most of the time you just win because the Quest Mage is super bad against aggro decks. But when you're playing, like, let's say, Priest or Jade Druid,
didn't he just...
Warlock.
Wait.
If the quest is 5, then
He could have go in, right? Just Apprentice, Molten. Wait.
Yeah, but maybe he felt like if...
Or no, he has one Apprentice short, right? He has 3 Apprentice. Yes, yeah, 1, 2, and Molten.
Oh, yeah.
He lacks one, okay.
Okay. He was one apprentice
Yeah.
off. But anyway, if he did have all the apprentice, you could still go for that play because let's say Glyph gives you 3 bad spells. Sometimes you cannot play it.
You had it from Swashbuckler a lot on DreamHack, right? The 8 mana spell.
The 8 mana spell you cannot play, the Pyroblast you cannot play, and the Volcanic Potion because it kills the apprentice. So maybe he was playing around that.
Yeah, but he lacks one apprentice, so it would have been a bit weird if he went in.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, if you're DrJikininki, you know you lost, right? You know you just can't win.
Because the time you're gonna be able to attack Neirea is gonna have a block up, I think. So yeah, I don't see OU in this game from DrJikininki's perspective.
Doesn't feel really great in that. How many cards does he have left? Because otherwise he can go Apprentice Molten and just double Arcane Intellect.
Yeah, but I think he has more than
strange.
4 cards left,
Yeah,
so...
But yeah, the Blizzard can stall 2 more turns.
Just be patient. Oh, and another Blizzard. That's good. And another Glyph.
Just don't overdraw the...
Yeah, you have to make sure, because I think he's gonna complete the quest this turn, so just make sure you don't burn the quest. Okay.
You just want to be sure.
Yeah, he just wants to be sure, and he's going to be. Quest completed, and yeah, there is no block for Neirea, but there is also no Jade being able to attack from DrJikininki, so this is gonna be game.
Slowly dying.
Yeah, that's exactly how I would describe this game. slowly dying into the freeze. But yeah, it's fine for DrJikininki. He managed to win one game with his Jade Druid, and it was against the Warlock, so it was really important for DrJikininki. And now he's probably gonna take the quest mage of this match really quick with his rogue or tempo mage. So it's only gonna depend on the aggro druid.
The aggro druid is really good against, well, not really good, but I think it's favored against the rogue and against the tempo mage.
Yeah, it's slightly favored against the rogue, and I would say super favored against the mage. So yeah, Neirea
is in a good spot.
I don't know, because DrJikininki has 2 shots to win with one of his decks.
And rogue stays rogue. Rogue can do everything.
But we are not there already. Like, maybe Neirea can win with this quest mage against an aggro deck.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe he's never gonna find the last apprentice and lose. Who knows?
I had it in the Amazon qualifier from last time. When you casted it, I had my Antonidas. I think every single game lost 2 cards.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, he already has the Antonidas, and he got one apprentice from the Simulacrum, so he can draw either apprentice or the second Molten Reflection, and that's gonna do it. So.
And even if you don't have freeze anymore, of an Aura and Ice block up, you just can go in. You will have that.
No, you can go in. You have everything you need. You display that.
You just hope he miss a fireball on Apprentice, for example.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, I think.
That's not gonna happen.
Antonidas.
But on ladder you play against those guys that start fireballing everything from you.
Yeah, like on ladder you can be sure that the guy will be fireballing all the jades and then maybe one apprentice and then going for... I'm that kind of guy, so I cannot I cannot say anything.
Okay. Feels bad, man.
I mean, you don't win a lot with this deck, so when you win you have to enjoy it.
That's true.
Okay, DrJikininki just concedes on the spot.
I heard some pros say if you have to let the mage give him all his fireballs because he did a lot of work for it.
Yeah, like, you know, when you play against a quest mage player, is not winning a lot of games. So when he wins one, then you have to like just give him the pleasure of playing a lot of fireballs.
Oh, I actually saw this happening. Tempo mage against quest mage, and the tempo mage did lucky counterspell, and it counterspelled instantly the quest.
Oh yeah, that's possible. Like if DrJikininki had the Cabal Lucky and the counterspell, he could have done that, but like Neirea knows that there is only counterspell and
but this opening is dirty.
Explosive runs in DrJikininki's deck. But yeah, this is gonna be a rough game for...
This opening is really dirty.
Yeah. I mean, Mana Realm into Arcanologist. Oh, this was good counter to it, because no, only Frostbolt kills the... Yeah, so that was super good, this Doomseer. Really, because only Frostbolt was killing the Doomseer, yeah, I think. Oh, no, something else. Kabalaki into Secret into Medivh's Valet, but that was pretty unlikely with only 4 cards in hand.
We also see a really good hand for Neirea with
that's a really good hand actually, but I don't know.
That's 5 damage.
That's 5 damage to your face.
It's a really good secret.
Yeah, that's a problem against Tempo Mage. Like, you can freeze the board, but you cannot freeze the spells, and spells are just coming to your face.
It's actually really awkward, the 2-3.
Yeah. You don't have any secret, you cannot... Oh, is he gonna play double medieval? Okay. He's only playing 4 secrets in his deck. He already drew 1, so he's like, okay, maybe I'm not gonna draw a secret in the next 2 or 3 turns, so better play my valets now.
Would you keep Alunet against Quest Mage?
Yeah, all the time.
Off coin and on coin, or only on coin?
All the time.
All the time, okay.
Like, Quest Mage is not gonna kill you before turn, I don't know, 10 or 11 if he gets lucky. So if you just play Alunet on 6, then you can just like throw every spell, every damage spell you get on the face and just kill him.
Alunet is one of the better cards in the expansion.
Yeah, probably.
But a card that no one saw was the Corridor Creeper that's dominating in almost every single deck. You actually see it almost in every single deck.
We still didn't see a single Corridor Creeper in this match.
Not in this match, that's true.
But they are playing some. Neirea is playing 2 in his Aggro Druid, and DrJikininki is playing 2 in his Mage and 2 in his Rogue, so we're gonna see some. Okay.
It's taking it slow.
Neirea.
Oh, there is one.
Oh, the first one. What a beautiful card. Do you like the card? Do you like this type of design? Not really?
Not really. It reminds me a bit of the Star Wars movie when Rey saw Han Solo for the first time with the monsters, but for the rest... but that's all, that's really all.
Okay, he's going for the Doomsayer. He knows that only Fireball kills it, and if his opponent goes Fireball, then... Okay, Glyph can kill it, and if you kill it with a Glyph, then you can save your Fireball. Oh, that's a Pyroblast.
That's a Pyroblast.
Yeah, you pick the Pyroblast every day. So there's Pyroblast, Molten Reflection, and Mana Bind. But yeah, Pyroblast was the best pick, for sure.
It's a lot of damage. You don't want to play the Murloc to draw, so AI is a really good draw. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to play the Murloc. Barrier was a good play because you can assume that you're tanking all the damage from the board, because there is also 8 on board. But Pyroblast... So Neirea is at 9 HP.
7 mana, deal 10 damage.
Wow, that's gonna be hard for Neirea to win this game, but we'll see. We will see. You got the Neirea, so do you go block? So you know that you will probably get procced this turn. So do you go block and the Murloc and just try to kill him in 2 turns, let's say? If you get lucky? What do you see as a...
I was thinking about Tome, and if you get Ice Block from the Tome, you'd play it from the Tome, so just...
Okay, he's going for that lane. Oh...
That's really heavy.
Yeah, that's really expensive spell right there. What are you gonna do with the...
Now you can only do coin...
Coin and block, that's the only play, I think.
That's the only play, yeah.
That's probably the only...
He will put you on... Well, put you on 1, and from that point you can't win anymore.
I mean, you can, but you have to get random ice blocks.
Yeah.
And also you need to avoid those counter spells. But maybe DrJikininki is gonna throw one from this. Oh, not only counter spell, because if you have 1 HP and your opponent just plays explosive runs, then you cannot play your apprentice anymore because you die. Because it's during your turn, so your secret is not active. Okay, here comes the counter spell.
Explosive runes is so good.
Yeah, it's super good.
Oh, he can't put him on 1?
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, okay, can.
Okay, so proccing the block at 1, which is really important.
And he will concede.
I don't know. No, you can play the...
There's a counter spell.
Oh yeah, that's counter spell.
Ding, and concede.
Yeah, but you cannot play around everything, right? Yeah, he's gonna concede, but that was expected. Tempo Mage is so good against Quest Mage. We expected DrJikininki to win this game. But now the thing is, so the score is 2-1 for DrJikininki, but he has 2 unfavorable matchups, and he needs to win one of those.
Yeah, it's the matchups are a lot better than before, just because Innervates got nerfed. Because if the aggro druid had still Innervates, they can do some really crazy stuff.
Yeah, like it's unfavorable matchup, and if he gets the Innervate, then you just cannot win because it's going too fast. But no, maybe it's more.
See a good hand from. Oh, that's really good, the Mana Worm.
Oh yeah, that's the kind of hand you can win with. Mana Worm into Arcanologist. DrJikininki is super good with Mage.
We saw buff is also really good.
We saw 2 games in a row, Mana Worm and Arcanologist. So maybe you consider playing Frostbolt, because if your opponent just plays Mark of Charge on this, it's super bad for you.
Yeah, I think I would have Frostbolt, but at the other hand, you want to like draw your don't want to draw your secrets, and not sure about that. At the other hand, you want your secrets also so you can activate your Medivh, but he sure would punish way too hard, I think. You can't even deal with it. Or Frostbolt next turn can deal with it.
Okay, so what is the play here? You can play your Pirate and then coin the buff, the Power of the Wild, or just go for a 1/5 toned.
I think you want to clear the Mana Worm.
Yeah, you want to kill this Mana Worm.
And it's a value trait with the patches if you buff it, or with the dire.
Looks like he's going for that. You don't have any good play on Curve next turn, but in the deck you have a lot of cards that cost 1. So the chances that you just top deck 1 card that you can play with your true drop on next turn are really high.
Do you like this trait? So if you durate with patches, okay, he can ping it off. But at the other hand, now he can free trade your only beast on board.
Oh yeah, that's true. But you have 2 other beasts that you can play, and beasts are only important for Mark of Charge. So yeah, I think it was okay. Okay, I guess you play the 1/5. That's unlucky for Neirea. I didn't get any 1-drop this turn, so he's a bit off.
I would consider a Savage Roar here, actually. Like a Savage Roar, you can go with your phase in the 2/1 and with your 2/3 into the 2/3, like a value trade.
Yeah, okay.
And then go face with 4 damage from patches. Then you have like a 2/1 and a 2/2, and he has an empty board.
Yeah, plus like the spell is not really good in this matchup because you want to get the board, not to go face with the. Okay, maybe that was good play. Plus it's your only spell in hand, so if your opponent plays counter spell, then you cannot play the Savage Roar anymore. So yeah, I like your play.
He needs like a living mana.
Oh, second Savage Roar. And it's getting worse and worse, because you have only 1 minion on board. Last turn you had 2.
Now you Savage Roar? Just to keep your patches alive?
Ha!
It feels so bad to just
It feels so bad to Savage Roar this turn when you did not do it last turn. I just feel like last turn Savage Roar was way more valuable than this turn. I don't know if Neirea even considered it. Oh, what's... Oh,
that's
Currenter Mage. Look at this turn. Currenter Mage into a free secret into Medivh's Valet. How do you win from this point? Because you're gonna play a minion and it's gonna die instantly to the explosive runs. You can get... maybe you have 1 turn to get living mana. The best card in the deck.
But actually, I think if he draws living mana next turn, he will lose just from the race, maybe.
Yeah, because like DrJikininki is only... Oh, but do you go for that?
I guess
No, I kinda like not going for the Alunet because it's like you don't develop anything this turn. It's close. It's close, man.
Yeah,
Probably
but
you do because
you keep drawing those street
yeah,
cards.
and you don't. It's not like the other options are super good. It's only like developing one runes and
I guess
pinging.
because you're racing, if you play something, you deal maybe 4 or 5 damage, or even if it deals 3, you have like Fireball and Frostbolt in hand
Yeah.
and 6 damage on board.
That's probably
Like
the
this is a
reason.
Frostbolt.
Yeah, that's a Frostbolt. Oh yeah.
Isn't it just lead 9?
No, it's
11?
not. It's one off, I think.
It's close.
It's one off,
But yeah, it was. Yeah, it's worth for the race. So a good draw.
Oh, another good one. So yeah, since you did not play Alunet last turn, I think you keep going for the tempo plays, not playing Alunet. I mean, Alunet is obviously super good in control matchups, but sometimes against aggro matchup, you don't even want to play it, even to do something really small, but that's gonna gain you some tempo.
Well, I guess it was not a bad play if he played Alunet on 6, but yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely not, but you see this line also pays off. DrJikininki is gonna end this game, and yeah, first try. He needed to win 1 unfavorable matchup out of 2. Oh, he winked at the camera. I told him, if you win, just wink at the camera, just for me, and he did it. I'm super happy about that. There's the prophecy. You know, I was in the same group as DrJikininki for the first group stage, and I told him, if you lose the winner match against me, but you still make it through the decider match, you're gonna win the tournament. And that's what happened. So the prophecy is going on. DrJikininki is winning. He's gonna play the winner match. We still don't know. He's playing against Cassie or Bunny Opro, 2 super good players, and it's gonna be the next match because they're all playing off stream. So now you're gonna have the winner match between DrJikininki and either Cassie or Bunny Opro.
Also a really good match.
Oh, there's a winner interview. So DrJikininki is coming. Oh, nice.
Let's make some space.
I'm looking forward for that. So yeah, what did you think about those games?
I really love the games. It's also like he shows EU players that you don't need Warlock to win games.
I mean, his logic makes sense. He's not playing Warlock because he expects player to. Oh, Dr. J, come.
Let's make
Come
some
on.
space.
I saw the wink. I saw it.
Oh, there is the mic.
Oh, yeah. I think you have to come over it. So, Dr. J, you just took your revenge.
Oh yeah, that was the most beautiful part about it, was getting the revenge. That was my plan from SeatStory Cup all along. It wasn't even to win the tournament or anything.
Yeah, just to play against Neirea
just to play
and
against
get your
Neirea.
revenge.
Get my revenge.
Okay, you got it now. But yeah, if you can win the tournament, that's also cool.
Yeah, that's a good bonus.
That's the thing. And
everything.
once again, your strategy not to play Warlock paid off because like Neirea had a Quest Mage in this lineup only for Warlock, but you didn't have it, so you had an advantage from that.
Yeah, that's one thing I felt like going into the matchup I had an edge on, was for the reason that his Quest Mage was only really good against my Druid, and my Druid is much better against Quest Mage than any Warlock would be.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And it paid off, so yeah, congrats for that.
Thank you. Anything you saw that I should improve on or anything?
I don't remember exactly. No, I think you both played like pretty well. Maybe Neirea should have played Savage Roar the turn before, because he ended up playing it on only 1 minion. He could have played it the turn before that on turn 3 for 2 minions, but from your... Yeah, Chino was considering playing the Alunet on 6.
I was considering that really heavily, but I said... I thought to myself and I said he played Cobalt Scalebane. He probably most likely would have played Living Mana that turn, so I didn't think he had Living Mana, so I said, you know what, if all his hand is his minions, I can get there through the burn in my hand, so I wanted to play the Explosive Runes first and fit in a ping. Whether that was correct or not, I'm not sure, because I really debated that for a bit.
I like that, because you are really close with that Frostbolt and Fireball, so just...
Afterwards, we said it. The burn will get there, even if he plays Living Mana now. And that was like, does he want to play the Living Mana for the same? It's counter spell and
exactly. So it's
the
like
secret
a rough
was,
decision.
Yeah, the secrets are really, he can't play Hydra if he plays it or another Scalebane because Mirror. and you just win on burn.
There's
So
maybe one small mistake you did. The turn with the Quest Mage, he played one secret from the Callisto, and you did not check for the barrier before playing a spell. So you ended up not playing the UI because you were like, maybe it's a counter spell, because he played it just before your turn 10.
That is
But
true.
if you checked for the barrier first, then you
Check the
could
barrier
have
for
played the
that's
UI.
true.
But
What was I thinking about? There was something I was thinking about. There was because I told myself it might not be counterspell, but I might want to make the other play. I can't remember what I told myself. I have to go back and look at it. But
yeah,
you're definitely right. I should have checked
You
first.
played super well, I think, at the end, and yeah, you just beat one of the best players in the world. So keep going.
Well, thanks, guys. Thanks. I hope it was a good game to cast.
Yeah, that was definitely. So yeah, see you in 5-10 minutes with other casters and your winner match.
All right.